Hey there, I bet most of you've heard that old story about the astronaut, right? You know, the one who went on a space trip and came back claiming he'd seen God? Yeah, it's a classic. He described God as black. It's been told a million times, but it still hits deep. I once knew this monk who started off pretty skeptical about the whole God thing, but then he got into this French philosopher's works, Heberon, I think. The guy talked about some vital force and all that jazz. And the more this monk read, the more he felt like they were all talking about God. I've come across tons of arguments trying to prove God's existence. They usually kick off with the idea that intelligence can't just pop out of a purposeless universe. It's like saying figs grow on thistles doesn't make sense, right? So, if we're here, part of this whole cosmic show, it must mean something bigger's at play. But here's where it gets tricky. People often jump to the conclusion that this cosmic intelligence is the same as the God you find in religious texts, a sort of authoritarian figure. You know, the one who dishes out rules and punishes you if you step out of line. But that's not the only way to look at it. Rejecting that image doesn't mean you're an atheist. I call it atheism in the name of God. It's about connecting with something deeper, without all the religious baggage. The traditional religious view, with its strict rules and external authority, can leave you feeling kinda disconnected from the real essence of things. It's like always looking up to a grandfather figure. But trust me, once you become a grandparent yourself, that reverence tends to fade. We all talk about believing in a spiritual force, but those old images of God still hold a lot of power over us. Maybe it's time to mix it up a bit. Instead of picturing God as an old man with a beard, why not imagine her as a mother figure? It's a whole different vibe. The idea is, behind all these images and concepts of God, whether it's light or darkness, there's something beyond our understanding. It's not about being an atheist. It's about embracing the mystery at the core of existence. When you let go of those rigid beliefs and surrender to the unknown, that's when things really start to shift. And hey, spirituality isn't just about following rules, it's about finding your own way to connect with the deep stuff that makes life meaningful.